That's our family legacy. If you're injured, call us. We aren't just America's largest injury firm. We're your family's firm. ForThePeople.com.
This school year, make today in Florida part of your morning routine.
Now at 10.
Teen tragedy, a water wreck killing one girl and sending another one to the hospital. A community sharing their concerns after a sudden shooting kills one person. Wrong side of the law, Miami police officer booked and suspended. We explain why. A teen arrest caught on camera. That video has many raising questions about excessive force. And get ready, gamers. We have a look at South Florida's newest arcade. Good morning, South Florida. I'm Alex Diarmas.
And I'm Tavares Jones. Today in Florida at 10 starts now.
This is 7 News Today in Florida.
Here's a live view of North Bay Village on this Wednesday morning. A nice calm start to our day. Another hot day, though, for us across South Florida.
Let's get you a check of area weather as you start your day. Meteorologist Erica Delgado live in the Plex with the first look for us. Hey, Erica, good morning.
Hey, Tavares, Alex. Sun, heat, just a few showers, a few storms. We'll see a little bit of everything today. A typical summer-like pattern for South Florida. But with showers and storms in the forecast today, there's just enough moisture for that to develop. There is some drier air on the way. So the second half of the work week does promise to bring more quiet conditions. Again, today, not everybody will see rain, but we will see a few sea breeze-driven thunderstorms. Looking ahead, though, this area of high pressure that's building into the region is what's going to help bring that drier air in our direction, which means we'll enjoy a few mostly quiet days. But it's warm out, and we're warming quickly. 90 already in the Hollywood area, 89 in Pompano Beach, 88 degrees in Fort Lauderdale. And as we work our way through Miami-Dade, we're seeing some 87s from Hialeah, Miami, already double 8s down into Homestead, and into the Florida Keys. Temperatures already some 90s. 90 in Big Pine, 88 in Marathon, 87 right now Key Largo and Cudjoe, 86 degrees if you're in Key West. We have a warm wind out of the southeast at times, 5 to 15 miles per hour. So a little bit of a breeze this morning, but so far we have started off our Wednesday quiet, dry, which is what we like to see in the morning, especially as kids continue to go back to school this week. Heading into the afternoon, though, we will see a few showers and storms developing just because of the heating of the day. Sea breeze will develop. Eventually, a lot of that will shift inland, but it will be over our metro area. So have that rain gear with you, especially if maybe you're picking kids up from school early this afternoon or picking them up at the bus stop. Highs will be reaching into the low 90s. And again, we're watching the tropics. In the Atlantic, we have a non-tropical area of low pressure where development looks unlikely, and a tropical wave near the Yucatan Peninsula. That one we'll be watching. And of course, tropical storm Aaron. More on all of that coming up in just a few minutes.
Now at 10.
A wreck on the water ending in tragedy for two teens. Two girls were on a personal watercraft when they slammed into a dock.
7's Alex Browning reports in Fort Lauderdale, not far from where this happened.
2 people injured in a personal watercraft incident on the water here in Fort Lauderdale.
Those first reports coming in just after 3:30 Tuesday afternoon. 2 teens hurt, one out of the water, one unconscious. Both rushed to the hospital.
Rescue 29, adult female trauma code. Rescue 54, level 1 adult female. Both going abroad.
One of the girls turning 14 next month. Florida Fish and Wildlife officers say the 2 were on a personal watercraft when it slammed into a dock. The 13-year-old did not survive.
It's unknown the circumstances of the accident here.
My heart just dropped hearing the update, honestly.
Neighbor Renee Benenati says she knew something terrible had happened when rescue trucks gathered at the end of her street.
Engine after engine after engine, and then police cars.
A source telling 7 News the family is from New York and the girls involved were sisters. Investigators seen speaking to their parents while back at the hospital, pain and concern for the other girl who was rushed there injured.
Just really upsetting to hear. My heart and prayers go out to their family members right now.
And so far, officials this morning have not identified those girls. FWC continues to investigate. We're in Fort Lauderdale. Alex Browning, Today in Florida.
Right now, community on edge this morning after a fatal street shooting in Miami's Little Havana neighborhood. 7's Neil Garcia has the story.
Neighbors in Miami's Little Havana neighborhood shaken up after a shooting.
In my room, when I heard the 5 or 6 shots happen.
We know this area, it's not the first time happened. So like 2 months ago, in the other street happened. It's very dangerous.
Miami police officers would quickly swarm the area off Southwest 4th Street near 10th Avenue and cover a body on the sidewalk.
Very scary because, we live here.
They say just before 7, they got calls about a shooting. Arriving.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat and leave a comment below. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. Good morning, all you beautiful people out there in attendance this morning. We got a lot to talk about, boy. You seen the head there. The freaking thumbnail popped up, Washington, D.C. We got some headlines. People coming to the chat right now. About to hit 100 people live in the morning. Listen, we almost hit 100 people before the show started. I told you get 100 people here for the damn show starts and the countdown. We give us some money in the building. But we got some giveaways today anyway, watching live in the chat right now. If you guys are in the building, we have a lot to talk about. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. Obviously, Donald Trump, D.C., a lot of things going on, and we're not going to get crazy. Don't get your panties in a bunch. We're not going to get crazy on here because you know how we do it. Got Vaughn here in the building. Welcome to the Dan Brandon Mason Show. Background, a little laffy taffy. You know we got to get it going here, Vaughn. Got Vaughn in the building hanging out with me right here. Hanging out. Got the salute for you guys here in the morning. We got a lot to talk about. And shout out to you. Over 100 people in the damn building already. Hold up. If you're watching live in the chat right now, put 100 in the chat right now and tell people, where the hell are you from? Put it in the chat because we got to talk about it today. We're going to dive into it. Look at the bottom of the screen. Donald Trump taking over D.C. Vaughn, we got a lot to get into, and let's get to it. So here's what we're getting started with today. Here's some headlines. Trump sends National Guard and FBI into Washington, D.C., trying to get some things done. We're going to that. Trump administration suggests the D.C. homeless people should go to shelters, get treatment, right, or go to jail. That's the option. That's not it. A lot of those options, they go get some treatment. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They can get something, right?
Yeah. I don't know about jail unless they broke the law. But I don't know about jail just Jail's because tough. They're homeless. Yeah.
I don't know if homeless is breaking any laws or not.
Yeah. Just some shelter.
Some shelter.
Maybe like a program to get them employed or something. Like I don't know. Rehab.
Some of them just aren't meant to work. I mean, for whatever reason. And you know when you see some homeless people on the side of the road, it's like they're homeless, they're there. You give some shit to homeless people. You give out clothes and you know what happens. Sometimes they appreciate it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
They might say thank you.
Yeah, and then sometimes I don't really try to give out money all the time and stuff like that because you gotta work too. Like I'll be coming home from work, I'm tired, and then you asking me for something. Like, come on, I just worked all day. Come on.
Vibes I having it. You walking up, the guy's homeless, like, hey, let me get $1, bro. I've been working all day.
I just, you know how long it took me to get this $1? Come on, man.
But if they're working, listen, if they're on the side of the road, you see people in the wheelchair and they got, no legs, sometimes no arms, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel for those people. They went through a lot, whether it was their fault or not. Here's $5.
Yeah.
Then you got certain people out there that are in their 20s, realize they made a career out of it. Not a fan of that.
No.
Okay. And we got President Trump's approval rating has multiple opinions. We're going to dive into a lot today with immigration, cartel, Israel versus Iran, reducing taxes, school safety, men and women's sports, fighting crime in major cities. And then we got, listen to this, a train carrying possible hazardous material in Palo Pinto, Texas, derails hazardous material everywhere. Texas is one of those states, I'm telling you, Texas has been having a lot of malfunctions, whether it's weather, literally hurricanes, it's too hot. It just got a lot of things going on.
That's a big state, though.
It's a big state.
That just happened in Ohio not too long ago, too. Ohio has a lot of stuff going on, too.
Yeah, train derailment of shit. And that's true. And listen, shit's happened in major cities around here. Let's get to it. We got a lot on here, too. Video shows New York corrections officer beating a man in solitary confinement. You're in prison right now. Solitary confinement. They showed a officer beating a man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he deserved, maybe he didn't, but that's sad to see. Russia tries to make sudden advance on Ukraine before Trump meets with Putin. So Russia's trying to make a quick advancement, taking this little piece, say, hey, before we come to the agreement, we're going to get this little piece right here. Hey, we're going to take Fort Lauderdale. we're going to make sure that we got that piece before you even try to negotiate something. We got this piece, and they made a little advancement. Some people say that Trump was in on that. Some people say not. We'll see. 70-year-old man gets brutally attacked with a golf club in Los Angeles. And police arrest the man. The guy was 44 years old. Beats a 70-year-old man on a golf course. I said, holy shit. Beating a 70-year-old man. There's been a lot of fights on golf courses in the last few years. I don't know what's going on with golf courses.
You know how it is. It's a competitive sport. It's not a physical sport, but it's still competitive. You know how people get.
Getting your ass beat on the golf course is a little out of pocket. I'm just saying you show up just trying to get like 9 holes in, because I know playing 18 holes is a lot.
Yeah.
Fisher Island, I went out there and played here in Miami. Beautiful golf course. It's got like 9 holes. You go out there and play. You can do 9 holes. If you're a good golfer, then it's wonderful. If you're not a great golfer, it's a long day out there.
You start getting a little frustrated. There's no relief from the sun.
No telling.
You get a little bothered. Somebody say something wrong.
No telling what's going to happen at that point.
Yeah.
You start getting in a war with 44, you're 70. You might want to just chill and go to the next hole. Move your golf cart. That's what's happening. Move your golf cart right now. Okay, how about this? Odell Beckham. We got a couple headlines left before we get to the main topic here, taking over D.C. Odell Beckham Jr. angrily shuts down retirement rumors, drops massive hint about future. I'm not retiring. Odell Beckham Jr., I'll be honest with you, was great, was phenomenal. Giants was great, even with the Browns. Then he won a Super Bowl with the Rams. I'm saying wasn't the main player, but played well. After that, not really sure what's going on with Odell Beckham Jr. But at the end of the day, he had a great career, make a bunch of money, whether you retire or not. Good job, good playing. Whatever, didn't get any kind of crazy trouble, all that kind of stuff, unless shit with the whole damn Diddy situation was popping out, but with Justin Bieber, but we don't know about that. Yeah. Okay, so now last piece of the pie here. Hold up, let me make sure my damn computer is on here. What's going on? Okay, here we go. And then last but not least, Trump versus California. Governor Newsom heats up. So we got conversation today. If you're watching live in the building, let's get to some of the clips. And who's in the chat right now? Roger, Lisa, Candy, Tracy, Crow in the freaking building. How you feeling this morning? Let me scroll up and see big time. Who's in the chat right now? Drop a message. Victoria. Drop a message. First time watching, let us know. Say it's my first time. I'm going to shout you out right now. As I'm scrolling up, Pops in the building. Family freaking guy in the chat. Truck driving, loving life. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining our show again. Thank you for the super chat. You mean a lot to us. Thank you. Jeff Lee in the building. A lot of people scrolling into the chat early on. Vaughn hanging out with us in the booth. Let's get to it right now, shall we? So Trump's taking over D.C., people. Shout out to the 200 people in the freaking building right now. If you're watching live, put 200 in the chat right now. If you are watching live, put 200 in the chat right now. Let them know, people. Hanging out with some people in the damn building right now. Let's get to it, Vaughn. I got clips I want to show you. People are running the streets. Trump has now sent, obviously, a lot of people in there. He's got the National Guard. He's got FBI. We have live people on the street talking about it. And we also have, people that they love it. Some people hate it. The protesters are like, go home. Trump is going there to help the city. Now, sending National Guard, maybe a lot. But there's times where you go, hey, there's an issue. The police took care of it. It's over. I don't think he's going to be sending the National Guard out to, Washington, D.C. or any city unless they can't control what's going on in the city.
Now, watch when you see the protesters and everything. I got a point to make after we see the protesters. I think you got a video you're going to probably show.
Oh, yeah.
Who's protesting. I got a point to
make
once we see. Yeah.
You got some points to make.
No, once we see the protesters, because there's a
lot of them out there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to get to that right now. So let me show a clip right now. If you're watching live in the building, where the hell are you based? Shout out to the 240 people in the chat. Where are you based? Drop your freaking states in the chat. Let people know, because we're going to start pinning some messages right now. We want to know where you're at. Are you in New York? Are you in Florida? Are you in Texas? Are you in Utah? You're in North Carolina, South Carolina, Chicago. Where the hell are you at? Drop it in the chat. Let people know. That's how we communicate with people in the building. Now let's show this clip, V. Because some of these people, they're out there. They want Trump to leave. A lot of them want Trump to stay.
Yeah.
You're not seeing that in the media. You're not seeing all the people saying, hey, we're so happy. You're just seeing all the people in the media, obviously, Democratic people saying, Trump must go. He's not there to have coffee and tea with them. He's there to fix the shit. Let's go into it right now. Let's take a look.
Whose house is this? Whose house is this? Be a DuPont circle at 5 o'clock. You cities from the outskirts, come on in. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, come out, support us. We need your help now.
Now, I didn't really see anybody there or not.
Yeah, but look at.
Yeah, we can go back to that, but what were you saying?
Wait, but look at, you see the people that are there? Like, how many of them do you think live in, like, Southeast D.C., like, or, like, any of the ghettos in D.C. to where the violence is really occurring?
Exactly, exactly.
None of them are living there. So, for them to be saying that is like, how would you feel if your little brother goes to the store and goes to buy some Doritos and he gets killed? Or your mom works a double shift at work and she has to take public transportation and somebody robs her, or
they're not seeing none of that.
They're not seeing none of that. So for them to say something, like, for them to be combating that is like, that don't make any sense to me.
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that don't make any sense to me, because it's like you're not dealing with any of the crime or any of that. Like,
they're not seeing the shit that's really going on. They're just out there. Hey, Trump, let's go.
It's not affecting them. The crime is not affecting them. So it's like,
they don't see it.
Yeah, you're protesting, but you're not. There's nothing. You're just doing it from like a. I don't even know what viewpoint they're doing it from. Like just
one
a liberal.
where they don't see anything.
Yeah, a liberal viewpoint, just like a free. Everything is peaceful.
But they're showing up. But they're showing up with, like, just trying to create like something that I'm not really sure if it's actually, I'm not really sure if when they're showing up, if actually things are going right. I'm not really sure if these people understand, like, I don't know if they really know exactly what's going on in their city, is what you're trying to get at right now. Like, they might not really know because they're not in the mix of it, in the nitty gritty when these people show up. I got clips I want to show right now, though, where you can see.
We're buffering.
We're buffering right now, people in the chat. We might be buffering. And that's the internet thing right there. We might be buffering right now. I'm going to figure it out if we're buffering. And if we're in the chat right now, if we're buffering in the chat right now, we're going to try to refresh it. We're going to try to refresh it and get it moving right now. It's an internet situation right now in the building. We're going to try to refresh it and see what's going on. Give me a second here as we get all of our production lined up. You know, this is happening in the building, and I apologize. There's a lot going on here with the internet as they're updating the systems. I'm going to see what's actually going on. I don't know if they're taking it They might be slowing us down talking about it on the internet, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to find out right now. Can you guys see it properly in the chat right now, or are we slowing down? We got over 350 people in the building right now. Let's get to a clip right now. Let me see if we can show something right now. Is it better right now? Are you guys in the building right now getting better? If it's skipping like a CD, I apologize, because it's not me doing that. And we got a lot of people coming into attendance right now trying to be in the building having this conversation. Let's get to the next clip right now and make sure, first off, if you guys can hear it, we should be good right now. I think we're live in the building right now, back in it, V. Let me show a clip right here. The Trump administration, let me take a look right here. Let's see what they got to say.
The Trump administration is now using hundreds of federal officers to patrol the streets of Washington, D.C., as President Trump argues they are needed there to fight crime. Local officials, meanwhile, say crime is already falling.
Washington, D.C. has a police force of nearly 4,000 officers, but at the White House's direction over the weekend, those officers were joined by Secret Service, FBI, and U.S. Park Police on the streets. The president has long called Washington graffiti-filled and dangerous, but his rhetoric escalated over the past few days after the alleged assault of a young staffer with the DOGE office, the office once run by Elon Musk. The White House says approximately 450 federal agents were deployed over the weekend, and a spokesperson tells CBS News that includes agents with the Washington field office of the FBI. That is not among their typical duties. In posts on Sunday, the president also escalated his rhetoric, saying people experiencing homelessness should leave Washington, D.C., saying no more Mr. Nice Guy and we want our capital back. But because Washington, D.C. is not a state, the federal government can exert some control over the operations of D.C., but local leaders are pushing back, saying this is all unnecessary and political. Over the weekend, the mayor cited city police data showing crime is down 26% from this time last year, and that homicides are down about 12%. And the mayor has said that is from working with the community and with federal leaders.
We're back in the building right now. We're trying to check and see if we're working. We're trying to see if the buffering is, if we're back live, if shit is fixed. I know there's a lot of people in attendance right now, hanging over 400 people in the chat right now. Are we good right now? Are we good right now? Let me know if you guys are feeling right now. Refresh your freaking screens because we're talking about a lot of shit in here. Hit 400 or 500 people in the chat. People are like, what the hell is going on? Are they shutting us down talking about it, V? I don't know. I think it's just an internet shit that was going on in the building. If you guys can hear okay right now, put a Y in the chat. Let me know that it's fixed in the building. Refresh your screens. If you're watching live, we should be good to go. If there is not an issue right now, we're moving forward with the show right now. Let us know in the damn building if this shit is working well for you. And we're going to dive into it right now because I got conversation I got to get into. We got clips, we got videos, we got protesters, we got a lot to talk about with Donald Trump, what he's actually wanting to do, what he said he's going to do, and now I think we got to fix it here in the building right now. Now, let's take a look real quick. Let me show you guys something. They want to put homeless people, and look, they don't want homeless people walking around D.C. They don't want homeless people just to be walking near the White House. That's a little weird.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants homeless people anywhere.
Near your house.
Yeah, because like even when I'm walking downtown Miami or anywhere like that, like it's like
it's shaky.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I know they're in a bad predicament and everything, but like they be having like open sores. They smell crazy.
They're
peeing on the ground. No, for real.
Open sores is a little bit detailed.
Open sores. Some people like legs are like,
oh my God,
like almost disintegrating. Like they're
disintegrating legs.
Like flesh coming off of their legs. Not lying. Like flesh coming off their body. Like and it's
they went through a lot.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's like imagine you walking down the street eating something or whatever. You don't even want to.
And they're right there.
It's crazy, but it's just and they smell horrible and everything. Like not to really put down. I don't want it to seem like we're bashing homeless people.
Shout out to the 500 people in the building right now, B. Shout out to the 500 people in the building right now. We got to show them some love real quick because the 500 people in the chat right now, everybody put 500. The fact that they stayed in the live through the buffering, we love them very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We love them very much. Because of that right now, we're going to give out some memberships in the chat right now. If you want to get a membership to the show right now, you want to become a member of the show right now, pick me in the chat. We're going to pick 5 people right now because you know what? Through the buffering of events and sitting here live talking about Donald Trump taking over D.C., sending them, they legit are hanging out through the buffering. And you know buffering. That means you're like, those are great people. Yeah. I'm just going to say right now. Put in the chat right now, pick me, because we're going to shout you out right now. We're going to show you some love, and we're going to give out 5 memberships right in the middle of the show. We don't give a damn. We appreciate you. Pick me in the chat. And what Vaughn was just explaining, and I'm going to drop it in right now.
Because you left me out looking like I was just bashing the homeless. You stopped me in the middle of my sentence and made me look like I'm bashing them.
Vaughn kind of was a little bit.
No. I'm just saying they do need help. They need shelter, and somebody needs to do something for them. And I know people in the chat are saying, like, what are we going to do for them? Like, we can't do too much. Like, I can give them some food or
Roger said Kensington.
Some clothes off my back, or some clothes out of my closet, but I can't really do too much. The government has to do something.
Roger said Kensington in the chat right now. Yeah. He said Kensington Avenue, Philadelphia. If you've been to Kensington Avenue, we pull pictures. They are bent. I wish I stand up right now. I'm going to stand up. They're bent at a way, V, where I can't even do it for long periods of time.
You can't do it at all.
I can't even get to that stability. But, you know, I don't know what kind of yoga they do, but they do yoga in Kensington because there's no way, I don't care what kind of drug you take, where you could be stuck like that.
That fentanyl does that.
Fentanyl put you in a stuck position?
Yeah, make you do you you ever watch Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson, and he just like that, they're stuck like that. Like, and they
stuck
won't fall.
like Chuck.
Man.
Hey, look, here's what I'm saying. I got videos to show right now, and I know some shit was buffering, but let's get to this piece. Let's take a look.
Homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services, and if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines or to jail time. Again, these are pre-existing laws that are already on the books. They have not been enforced, which is part of the reason for this federalizing of the National Guard to bring in this assistance for law enforcement. While we are targeting criminals and trying to remove criminals off of the streets, we also want to make DC safe and beautiful, and that involves removing mentally disturbed individuals and homeless encampments as well.
So look, I got nothing against homeless people. You know, I'll tell you this. When I walk by them, I get a little confused, a little nervous. Now, me personally, we got 5-6 feet, solid. If my kid is with me, we switch spaces. We don't put my kid walking by a homeless man. He's on our side. That has nothing to do with the fact that the homeless people are bad people. It's because who knows what they're going to do. And on top of that, the homeless people of D.C. or any city, a lot of them are very nice. You talk to them, and a lot of them are very violent. They go up to people and they attack people. We've seen that, and they're on drugs and a lot of things. And not everybody's ever went through a lot of different things.
Most of them are harmless though. Most of the homeless people are harmless, and like even the ones that are on drugs, they're like in their own heads and they're like just going about their business. Some of them do turn violent,
but they don't have a sign up that goes, "I'm a nice homeless person." So we don't know, right? Like
you can't just you can't expect everybody just to be nice, but
you got to keep it.
Yeah, you pretty much do got to expect
the worst.
Yeah.
Especially when you got kids.
Especially when they're talking to themselves and they're looking deranged and like I said, like flesh coming off their body. Like no lie.
Vaughn is not gonna. Let me tell you something.
No lie. Like it's like melting off their bodies sometimes.
Vaughn is not gonna let those homeless people live. And by the hold on a second, I didn't do in the chat right now. I didn't do the giveaway, so I'm dropping it right now. Membership gifting. Bang. 5 new memberships just went out in the chat right now. I meant to do that, and there it goes right now. Shout out to the 600 people in the building right now. 5 new memberships just went out. And if you're watching live, let me see what it is. Michael Anthony. Boom. Here we go right now. Thomas Anderson, Amanda Johnson, Chevy in the building right now. Mile freaking High, who was an MVP, one of our MVPs. Him and Pitbull Mama been forever. Pitbull Mama, right? And Mile High have been a big part of the show. Mile High went through a lot of change of events, and we appreciate him. He comes in all the time, best he can, into the building right now. And if you're watching live and you're in the damn chat right now, I want to know right now, you a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat. And if not, then put no or put USA, put what you want. Let's see how you feel in the chat right now. Drop it. I got some videos I'm going to show them, V. We got to let them know what's going on. Shout out to the 500 people in the building right now. Let's take a look at what's going on in D.C. I want to know how you feel about it. Should the protesters chill the hell out or should they ramp it up? Take a look. People out there I don't think anybody knows what's going on. I think they're out there having a good time, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are out there like really having a problem with Trump. I think they're like, some of them have a motive. Some of them see it like a party. Like, hey, I'm going, you're going, I'm going. Hey, if you're going, I'm going. Like, I don't know if they're really looking into it, is all I'm saying. Shout out to the 1,000 people in the chat right now, V. People coming into the building right now having a good time with us today. We got to show love to them. I always stop and do that. If you're watching live right now.
People call in today?
People can call in if they want to call in. I can drop the link.
Okay.
If you're watching live right now in the building right now and you were here for the first time, put first time in the chat right now. And I'm going to show you that clip one more time. How do you guys feel about this? Trump is showing up to help the city. I mean, look, a lot of people, and if you're watching live right now, I'm giving you guys a chance to make some money at the same time because we had 1,000 people in the chat. Listen, right now, if you're in the building right now, hit that like button right now. Bang. All you got to do on your screen right now is double tap your screen. If we get to 200 likes, it's easy for you guys to do. Everybody, double tap your screens. We get to 200 likes right now. In the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $200 in the chat. My goal right now is to give you guys some money. You guys are watching live, and I'll pin some of your messages right now in the building. Let me take a look. Deshaun, let me go back. I just hit go to the channel. Let me go back for a second. Let me pin some people here. I just saw some new first-timers. Deshaun Washington in the building. Welcome to the show. Pin your messages in here. If you're here for the first time, let us know right now. Chet, how you feeling? Welcome to the damn show. Let me go through. Vaughn's in the building. We appreciate you. We're hanging out here. Where the hell is everybody at right now? Are people protesting or people hanging out with us in the chat right now? Joshua, Pate, in the chat, welcome to the show. If you're here for the first time, please let us know. And listen, if you're a subscriber of the show and you've been here a lot, welcome them right now. Say welcome to the show, everybody. Everybody right now, welcome to the damn show. We appreciate you right now. Let's get back to it, V. I got some clips I want to show you right now. And remember, we got a lot to talk about today. So let me get into this. Let's take a look at the National Guard and the FBI arriving right now as Trump declares crime emergency. Let's take a look.
National Guard troops have now arrived in the city after the president declared a crime emergency in our nation's capital and deployed hundreds of guardsmen. FBI, DEA, other federal agents have already been patrolling the streets. And D.C.'s mayor and police chief just met with Attorney General Pam Bondi at the Justice Department.
They're serving more in somewhat of a support role, backing up these various law enforcement agencies that are going to be part of this crackdown. Specifically, we're told that they could be responsible for helping to break up some of these homeless encampments that have popped up throughout D.C. There is no doubt that the crime statistics show that violent crime is dropping in Washington, D.C., but there is still a crime problem here.
How we got here, or what we think about the circumstances right now, we have more police, and we want to make sure we use them.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure if people are getting me. I'm going to get the Republican Democrat thing in a second, but it's like, I don't know if I'm just, by the way, shout out to Chrome. Chrome added to the moderating part of our platform. Chrome, thank you. Hold on a second. Make some noise! Chrome, now moderator of the show. Chrome, we thank you so much. We know that you are great with this. We know that you do moderate a big football channel. We greatly appreciate you. Chrome in the building. Everybody, Chrome, welcome back to the show. A moderator of the show. Thank you so much. Joining what we do here in the building. Big time for our show. It's been here for a long time. Thank you for joining our show. We greatly appreciate you. The National Guard is showing up, and they're taking care of what? That's the question. Even if they don't touch anybody or talk to anybody, it's a presence thing, right? The minute you show up and you see military walking around, you see police walking around, people that want to steal shit do a lot less at that point. Would you argue that? Like, if you're going to rob a bank, there's a cop outside, probably don't rob that bank that day.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah.
You know, so the presence is what I'm saying, and I want to show you something, and I'll show that clip again. This is the military National Guard showing up. President Donald Trump declares crime emergency. Let's see that clip one more time.
National Guard troops have now arrived in the city after the president declared a crime emergency in our nation's capital and deployed hundreds of guardsmen. FBI, DEA, other federal agents have already been patrolling the streets. And D.C.'s mayor and police chief just met with Attorney General Pam Bondi at the Justice Department.
They're serving more in somewhat of a support role, backing up these various law enforcement agencies that are going to be part of this crackdown. Specifically, we're told that they could be responsible for helping to break up some of these homeless encampments that have popped up throughout D.C. There is no doubt that the crime statistics show that violent crime is dropping in Washington, D.C., but there is still a crime problem here.
How we got here, or what we think about the circumstances right now, we have more police, and we want to make sure we use them.
So what I'm getting at, V, is this. These people, and I got a clip, I'm going to show you people stealing, looting, everything right now in D.C. So if you're watching live right now, shout out to the 1,200 people. Actually, let's get right to that damn clip right now. Look what the hell's going on out there in D.C. Look what the hell they're doing.
Not going to leave anywhere, guys. Not going to leave anywhere, guys.
It's only one way to stop that. I mean, really.
Was that during COVID, or was right now?
This was happening from the Aloe store a couple months ago. And they're doing this shit on the regular. Like, hold up, did you see this clip? If you're watching live in the building right now, you know we got to keep it real right now in the chat. If you're watching live, smack that like button. Look, I give you guys another chance right now. If we get to 200 likes in the next minute, I give a lucky one you $200 right now in the building. If you're watching live, let's take a look at this. I made this video, V, on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I posted this clip. And everyone loved this shit. If you're watching live, watch this video. This guy's just stealing random shit from the store. Take a look at this.
Brother is going off at the Apple store. Ooh, what are you taking? He's snatching everything. You're throwing everything in your pants? There's a lot of room in there, man. You got a lot of room in there. You throwing all that shit in there? How many iPhones you gonna take? He's even rounding the corner. Oh, he's snatching all of it. He snatched all of it. Who is letting this man do this? Where is the security at? The Apple store doesn't have any security. The cops are right there. Tell me he's walking past the cop. Just like that? It's that easy to take shit?
That easy is crazy.
I mean,
not even caring.
No, first of all, he's retarded. You can't use any of that stuff.
We can't use retarded.
I mean, he's retarded.
Okay.
So
Are we going?
I can agree. I think everybody can agree on.
But we just can't put it. We just can't put it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
I thought we came up with this conclusion that if they're disabled and they have like something like that, then we can't use it towards them. That's crazy using it towards them. But if somebody's doing something stupid, that's still retarded.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
If I was security guard,
shout out to the 1,500 people in the building.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Gabby, you're a security guard.
No, if I was a security guard, I wouldn't do anything either because it's like he's still in display phones that he can't even use. He can't sell them. Can't do anything with them.
They're display phones you can't do nothing with. Wait, you can't use them?
You can't use them.
So this man is stealing shit that's unusable, risking his freedom.
He's still in displays.
He's still in display. Yeah. The R word definitely comes back in effect. I got to give it to him. I got to agree with that.
You got to.
If you're still in display, listen, and we'll show that clip one more time right now because shit was funny. Let's take a look.
Brother is going off at the Apple store. Ooh, what are you taking? He's snatching everything. You're throwing everything in your pants? There's a lot of room in there, man. You got a lot of room in there. You throwing all that shit in there? How many iPhones you gonna take? He's even round in the corner. Oh, he's snatching all of it. He snatched all of it. Who's letting this man do this? Where is the security at? The Apple store doesn't have any security. The cops are right there. Tell me he's walking past the cop. Just like that, it's that easy to take.
You want to know why they need National Guard, right? You want to know why people are like, why would they send the National Guard? Why would they send that shit there? Because people are running down the street stealing shit on a daily basis, and it doesn't seem that people care. Let's take a look at this clip.
Military control has now been fully implemented in Washington, D.C. Trump has just deployed 800 National Guard soldiers to the city, directly taking over the Washington, D.C. Police Department and stating that Chicago and New York will be the next targets. He promised to crack down on the homeless and what he called bloodthirsty criminals. The most shocking part is that he claimed that if you touch or even just think of touching any statue or monument in Washington, D.C., you will face 10 years in prison. Critics claim that this move is a typical act of dictatorship. Trump even compared Washington, D.C. to Baghdad. But what's the truth? The crime rate in Washington, D.C. has been declining for 2 consecutive years, just like in other regions of the United States. If the crime rate has indeed soared this year, some people believe it will be because he moved there rather than because the crime rate was originally out of control. Many people believe that he is creating a false emergency so that he can take action against civilians with military force, which is exactly what people accuse him of doing.
I don't know about that. You know, a lot of people in the chat right now coming in the building. Where are you based right now? If you're in the chat watching live, drop your freaking states in the chat. We got to keep doing that. Let people know what's going on.
Homeless fight back.
Homeless fight back.
What they gonna do?
I don't know. But someone in the chat said homeless fight back. The homeless got to do something. Fight back. You're gonna go to jail. I mean, at the end of the day, look, here's how I really believe this. Okay, I know it sounds crazy to say homeless go to jail because they don't care. What are you gonna do? Go there and get free housing, free food, free AC, free whatever. A lot of them don't really care about that because they're homeless at that point. I mean, a lot of them. Some of them do, but I mean,
maybe in the winter, maybe in the winter it would be a good thing,
but they don't really. What I'm saying is Trump didn't actually say he's going to do that. He just said, you know, at the end of the day, he just said, this is being implemented. We would like to do that. We want to offer them an opportunity to get shelter, an opportunity to get cleaned up, get to meetings, an opportunity to get jail is like the last resort for homeless people. I think people in the chat know that, right? Like jail is like the last resort. I don't think anybody realistically is like, hey, let's just go arrest all the people there. But let's move on to this piece of the pie here. I got more clips I want to show you. We're going to move on. But how do you guys feel about this? I'm going to move on to the piece that we've been talking about that I think we do got to talk about is Trump's approval rating. Okay, Trump's approval rating in the chat right now. Put Trump in the chat if you love Trump, and if you don't, put no or put USA. Put what the hell you got to say right now. I want to talk about this for a specific reason. Trump's approval rating obviously is based upon what people think he's done since he's been there, and also what he actually wants to do and what he said he was going to do, and that's how they get this approval rating, right? So I scroll up. Let's take a look. Immigration, right? ICE, stepping up to the plate, getting stuff done. I think he ran on that, V. I think he's doing that. I think a lot of people are like, why is he restoring? Why is he bringing military force? We're talking about, which I can slide it over here in a second, is taking over D.C., the bottom of the screen you see. Why is he taking over D.C., right? Because his goal is to create more safety. People want to be safe. But people in D.C.
The inner city's been pretty bad, but it's getting real crazy because like anybody that, I don't know where everybody's based at in the chat, but if you live in any like ghetto or hood in America, then you know if you go to a gas station, you're going to see a bunch of, and if you don't know the term, you can look it up, but YNs with guns with extended clips hanging out their pants, everything, like all these gas stations. I just lived in Atlanta for 7 years. You go to a gas station, that's all you see. Like,
and what are people supposed to do? Like, listen, you can't judge a book by its cover. Learn that. My whole life, learn that.
But you don't have to judge it by its cover. You're going to see it. You're going to see it.
Yeah, you're going to see it. You're going to feel it. And you're going to be like, whoa, this guy, I don't know about him. Should he have the gun or not is not my decision. But he's got one.
No, but they're young. They're young and irrational.
Yes.
They're not thinking. They're not responsible enough to have that gun.
I agree.
They're irrational.
You guys agree in the chat, like these kids having guns, weapons at a young age, young, irrational, make decisions. My roommate is still in jail since college. Shot somebody on Thanksgiving break, first semester of school. Steve Walker, he might be out now, but it's been a long time. I mean, he did some shit. He got jumped before that, went back, retaliated, shot several people in the back.
You got to get him on the show.
Got to get him on the show. That would be very interesting to hear his viewpoint on that. I don't know where he's living right now, but I would imagine that that his rodeo for 15 years wasn't the same as mine, and I just don't think that that's a good situation for him. But so the approval rating, we got ICE, we got immigration. He stepped up and he literally stopped illegal immigrants from coming into the country. We've never in the history, probably of our country, have ever stopped where there's nobody crossing the border. Now, it's hard to believe that it's 0%, but we're told that Trump, and shout out to the 500 people in the building right now, if you love Trump, put Trump in the chat. If you don't, put no, put USA. Tell me how you're feeling right now. People are saying release the Epstein files. People are saying release the files. I mean, y'all just pin it to the top, release the files. We all know that everybody wants the files released. I don't care who's in office. Trump, you're in the office. We want the files released. Yes, I will agree to that. So let's do this right now. We got Trump. We got a lot of MAGA support. Look at all the Trump people in the chat right now coming in. Look at it. And if you don't want them to be there, then tell us why. And hold on. If you are subscribing today for the first time, if you subscribe today, tell me right now, put an S in the chat. If you subscribed today, put an S in the chat right now. I just want to know if you subscribed today. Let me know right now in the building. We got some giveaways coming out. If you subscribe today, put an S in the chat right now. I just want to know. Let's see this going on in the live stream right now. If you subscribe today, we greatly appreciate. First time watching, we can shout you out. So listen, we talk about this all the time, immigration, and we'll have another day on that, another day, another dollar. But immigration is a big thing. And illegal people crossing the border is a big thing. We had an attorney on the show talking about that. He stopped that. He ran on that. That's done. ICE, he ran on ICE, V. He said, we're going to bring ICE into the building. You see ICE going out there, V, and we talked about it. We talked about a $50,000 signing bonus to go be ICE. People want to step up and make some money. No? Would you say $50,000 is a good opportunity to go make some money, right? Started that.
Well, yeah, because that's a bonus, not the salary. Like,
right?
That's just the bonus.
A lot of money.
Yeah, that's cool.
So this is what he ran on, and he's doing it. So when I say approval rating, if most of the
and that's more jobs,
but if most of the country voted for him, right? Because obviously he won, and he's doing what he said he was going to do: stopping immigration, getting ICE out there, deporting people. He stopped Iran and Israel. There's still some retaliation things going on. Obviously, world is the world, but he did a lot over there to make some changes, right? Then he's reducing. His goal now, reducing taxes, capital gains tax. If you got a home, you sell a home, you still got to pay taxes over and over and over and over and over and over. His goal is to stop that. People are like, he didn't stop that yet. He just got in there for 6 months.
Yeah,
like he was in there before, and he brought it all the way down to 3%. I bought my house at 2.9. So at 2.9, he was doing that. Then what comes in? Joe Biden comes in, 8-9%. Right? Got a condo on the beach, 8-9%. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden he's back in, bringing it back down again. His goal. Because he didn't do it yet, Democrats are like, he didn't bring the taxes down. But they didn't say any of that when Joe Biden was off. They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
If they get in, they go, come on, Joe Biden, bring it down. If they fight him on it and fight Trump on it, they got my respect. If they fight Joe Biden, the Democrats the same way as they fight Trump, they got my respect. But the problem is they don't do that. Trump gets in, they go, you're not bringing taxes down. You're not bringing bread down. You're not bringing eggs down. But the whole time they were out there eating $10 egg cartons and nobody said anything. And so that's where, if you guys agree with what I'm saying in the chat, put yes in the chat if you agree with what I'm saying right now. Put no if you think not. That's all I'm saying right now. Trying to get you guys to understand something right now. And when we get to this, we get to school safety. He's focusing on school safety. He's showing up at schools arresting illegal immigrants. I don't know about that. Jumping in there, getting illegal immigrants at school, that's a little dangerous.
Yeah, I think he did it at like a elementary graduation.
That's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
I got to call it like it is.
Yeah.
Love my boy Trump out there, but chasing illegal immigrants at a graduation in the high school parking lot, stadium, whatever, gymnasium, that's a dangerous situation because who knows what that guy got in his pocket and who knows what he's going to do or she's going to do. I think that's a little wild west. Now,
it's just, I mean, targeting them there, it's like, obviously they're doing the right thing. Like they're at school and stuff like that. Like targeting them there is kind of crazy. It's like,
yeah,
that's why people are mad because it's like, yo,
he did it there.
Yeah, you're doing it there.
But he's getting it done. Look.
Yeah.
Regardless, look, if you're a Democrat,
that's why I was saying like those are the easy pickings right now. That's why he has to hire the 50,000 bonus because they already got the easy people. They went to the high school graduations and everything.
I agree.
Now you gotta go get the.
I agree with you, but so now the thing is this: the Democrats that did not vote for Trump, they don't like him already because they didn't like his policy, so they don't like it anyway. But the Republicans, they're saying school safety. They're happy about it. They want to see it. No men and women's sports. Ran on that. Ran on trying to bring the safety in sports and all that. He's doing that too. Stopping that. So the Republicans are like, great. Democrats are like, no. I don't. That part is shaky for me because there are people out there that believe. In the chat right now, we asked this question before. Do you believe men should be in women's sports? Like I'm asking that question.
Well, they should just have their own league. Like, why would you want to be the
Wait,
woman?
You're saying the transgender league?
Yeah. Like, why would you want to be the women's heavyweight champion of the world and you could just be the transgender heavyweight champion?
But how many transgenders are there in the world to be on a league?
There's a lot.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hating on them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
What happened to it? That conversation is deep. Transgender sports?
I'm sure they can find enough.
Transgender sports would lead me to believe that football would be 11 on 11. That's starters. Gonna have backups.
They might not have football. They might not have football, but they've been trying to like get into like, the women's sports. So it's like
swimming, polo,
stuff
soccer.
like that. Yeah, they could start a league for that, like boxing and stuff like that.
And I'm in no way, shape, or form hating on any kind of people.
Yeah, we just want it to be fair.
Yeah, it's like a small school. School, football team, tough. You got 11 people on the field at one time. A little bit more difficult to have backups, injuries, coaching showing up going, I only got one quarterback, not that good. How many else are going to get beat every game? Right? Yeah. Not good. Transgender teams, though, that would mean that the other team, I'm not laughing at transgenders. I'm just saying transgenders got to play against other, but transgenders got to play against other transgenders.
Yes.
So that would lead me to believe that school would have a lot of transgenders in one school in order to be on that team.
No, they might not have their own school, but they might have
travel league.
Yeah, they might have to do a travel league or something. They can still be professional, but it just have to be
and be good.
Yeah,
and be damn good.
Yeah.
So these are guys. Let's go with this. You're talking guys becoming girls.
Yeah, because you're saying men and women sports. That's what you said.
Okay.
So yeah,
I gotta make sure I'm clear with this. People get upset about it. I'm not making fun of anybody.
Yeah, we're not lying.
I want to make sure that I'm saying it the right way because people, you know what I'm saying, blow it up on the internet. I'm not saying that. The screenshot shit. Brandon May said, no, I didn't say that. I'm saying it will be very difficult for a small school to get a football team. So what you're saying, Vaughn, is, hey, let's stick to the women's sports, which makes sense. So now we have the women's sports. These men sign up. Now they have a swim team. And they race against other transgenders.
Yes.
Then why wouldn't they just be in the men's sport? These are all men now.
Because these are all men. These are men taking
women
hormones and stuff. Like they're taking estrogen pills and stuff.
So now it's women on women, but they're really men. That's what we're getting at.
That's what you want to call it.
So now it's back to a men's sport. Because they're all the same.
That's what you want to call it.
I got to call it like it is. I mean, no disrespect to anybody in chat. Love and appreciate you. Everybody in the chat, love and appreciate you. But we got to call a spade a spade. That's what we do on the show. And look, don't get your panties in a bunch. Don't get crazy because you know how.
How we get.
Hold up. Bob messed it up.
Nah,
Bob messed it up.
Because somebody wrote something funny in the chat, but I don't want to read it.
Don't get your panties in a bunch and don't get crazy because you know how we get. And I got to let people know. I tell them the reality and I don't want to throw shade at anybody. I got to keep it real, keep it funky. And the reality is that would be a man in a women's sport, but he's a man. So now they're all men. It's no shadow and no, hey, man versus women. It's just going to be all women that were men in one sport. So
that's like somebody with fully functioning legs playing in a wheelchair league.
Crushing it.
Come on, you're going to go crazy.
Crushing it.
Like that's me putting on a wig and doing women wrestling.
Dunking basketballs.
Yeah, like come on.
Wrestling is crazy. Let's move it. Okay. We got to get past that because people are going to start getting upset with me. And I'm not, I know how I get, and I don't really want to go down that road. So what I want to say, people in the chat right now, what I want to say is the approval rating has to do with how many people, when he got elected, they agree with what he's doing. And the people that are on Democrat side, they're always going to disagree, a lot of them, right? In the chat right now, if you're Republican, put Republican in the chat. If you're a Democrat, put Democrat in the chat. I still love and appreciate you. I don't give a damn what you are. I love and appreciate you more than you know, because without you, there is no show. Without you, there's no Brandon Mason show. And Vaughn in the booth hanging out with me, he wouldn't be sitting here right now talking about transgender sports.
Nope.
So, hey, love and appreciate him. You know what I mean? So let's move on to this piece, because look, the approval rating, we see that. Now, the next piece of the pie we got to get to, okay, is one thing here, what I want to say. Donald Trump says America first, right? And so him going out there and doing certain things that he doesn't, that people are mad about. If you're watching live, smack the like button right now. Give you guys a chance to make some money. $500 right now. We get to 200 likes the next minute. I'll give a lucky person $500 in the chat. All you got to do is double tap your screen right here. Boop, boop. Double tap your screen right now. Make some money. If we get to 200 likes the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $500. And I was wrong because I meant to put the countdown on the screen. Every time I say that, bop, countdown on the screen. They can see a ticket now, so they know we're keeping it real. I'm going to do it. I'm going to add it to the screen so they can see it.
Do that tomorrow.
I'm going to have that ready. By the way, tomorrow's first day of school. I'm going to do my best to be here. If I'm not here, I might be here. If I'm not here, if I don't show up tomorrow, it's first day of school tomorrow for my children. If I don't show up tomorrow, not a bad person. It's just shit's in school. And kids in school. Sorry, not shit's kids. And hold up. I'm going to do my best still to try to make it here. But for some reason, if you don't see me tomorrow, one day off, it's only because first day of school, I got to make sure I'm a good dad out there. Got 4. I had that conversation the other day, Vaughn. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to sleep in a little bit.
Sleep in. And also, Vaughn's making a social media page. Vaughn, let these people know you're going to be on Instagram this week, right?
Yeah.
You're on there. Yeah. Vaughn's going to start posting on Instagram. If you're in the chat right now, if you will follow my boy Vaughn in the chat, put a Y right now. Because when he opens that Instagram account, we want to see it flying. We want to see you people there. We want to see all the Mason mobsters in the building, having a good day, joining in, and subscribing, right? Put a Y in the chat right now. If you'll follow my boy Vaughn, as soon as he has his Instagram up, Instagram, TikTok, all that, we'll put it in the chat right now. Put it in the handle. Look at all the Ys coming in, Vaughn. Look at them. They want to follow your damn channel, Vaughn. They want to know what's going on right now in the building, and they want to see your damn Instagram account, and they say, where the hell's Vaughn at? You know what I'm saying? So make that account.
I got them.
You see them all coming in right now. They're going to follow you starting tomorrow. So look, I think this. I think Donald Trump, wholeheartedly, whether you love him, whether you hate him, I think he really wants to put America first. Like, he wants America to be top dog. That's why he attacked China. He said, we're not dealing with your shit. Tariff. You, tariff. And then he goes through the streets, cleaning up the streets, making America better, making America safer. You might not love everything, but I do believe that he wants America to be great for a lot of reasons. And that's why I believe in the America first. Again, you might not like it. You might not love everything he's doing, but I think in his heart, he's not a politician. Vaughn, he came, he's a businessman, good and bad things. People are like, well, he went bankrupt. A lot of freaking billionaires go bankrupt. Like, that's the thing about it. People are like, oh, they throw shade. And I'm here to say, listen, you can almost go bankrupt and then you can become a billionaire. Happens. A lot of people going for broke, trying to build it. He's not a politician. He's a businessman / politician now. And I think the people in the world respected that. He's a little bit more rugged, rough around the edges, and he stand up to China and things he's doing. So I think you love it, hate him, America first. I think that's what his goal is. Would you argue the fact that he wants America to be great? Would you say you think he does? Would you say he's trying to plummet, like take it down? Like, what do you think?
No. It seems like he wants it to be great, but no, I just got to see. I got to see that. Yeah, I got to see the outcomes.
Got to see the outcome. You got to see more than 6 months.
Yeah.
Because these people see 6 months and they, Joe Biden had us down pretty low. Listen, I'll be the first to tell you, if Joe Biden did great, Kamala Harris did great, and life was great, we felt safe and protected, and countries respected. Like, they might talk shit on Trump, but they're not going to come over here and fuck with us. That I know. Like, they might say, Trump's a bad person, and nobody respects Trump. He's a bad person. Come fuck around and find out. Not doing that. China's not coming over here. When Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are off right now, I think that China, Russia, whatever, they would somehow find their way over here doing something that I don't think they should be doing. With Trump in office, not going to happen. They're going to send a hot air balloon over here if you want to.
Yeah.
Shit's going to go down, and then we're going to have retaliation. You saw Iran. They said, Iran? He said, Iran, come to the table and talk about this, or we're going to come take care of business. You got 2 weeks. He said, look, matter of fact, you got 7 days.
Yeah.
And he said within 2 weeks. He
Yeah.
didn't say 2. He said within 2 weeks, 7th, 8th day.
Yeah.
Shit was like, whoa. Okay, not messing around. He didn't give a shit about what China said. He didn't care about what anybody else said. He took care of business. People said, oh, Trump is in office and he's not playing. And I don't think any of those countries, they don't want any parts of that. That's all I'm saying. I feel better, feel safe, feel protected, even if you don't like certain things. In the chat,
with Iran and Israel and all them, that's like religious war. So it's like, it's going to be really hard to stop. To stop that.
There's continuous stuff's going to happen.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to stop.
I'm not saying that he's over there ending life as we know it for shit retaliations, but they're going to do little things. But I tell you what, they're going to be sensitive to Americans. They mess around, fuck around, find out is all I'm saying. Like, shit's getting a little out of hand. Trump's going to step in and handle business.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. We got that for sure. Now let's move on to the last piece I want to get into that we didn't mention here in the chat. Who's smarter, Republicans or Democrats? Now I'm putting in the chat right now, who do you feel is smarter, Republicans, Democrats? I'm gonna ask this question because, hold on, I respect everybody. So this isn't about me coming on here throwing shade at anybody, because there's smart people and dumb people on both sides. But what I'm saying is this: how they ran, the leaders of that group, the Republican Democratic Party. Do you think, and hold on a second, I got a clip I want to show you, matter of fact. Let me pull that up right now. This clip right here, when even like major channels, news out, ABC is a massive Democratic. Now, New York Times, I told you yesterday, said they're starting to understand Trump is really getting on policy and doing what he said he was going to do, and yada, yada, starting to give him a little bit more credit. But ABC, when they said, Vaughn, when they got on there and everyone was like, he doesn't have any followers, there's nobody here. All these programs, even including CNN, Anderson Cooper, all of them were like, wow, he's got a movement. And this is what ABC said before the election. I'm going to show you this. People didn't see this. Let's take a look.
Look, I was there for about 6 hours yesterday. First thing I've got to say, Madison Square Garden was packed. People waited hours to get in. They sat through hour after hour of this rally. They were fervent in their devotion to all things Trump. Trump has created a movement. There is no doubt. I cannot think of another Republican figure of my lifetime who could have come into a Democratic city like New York and put together anything like that.
Okay. This is what was starting to happen. And people were like, wait a second. Maybe Trump's movement is a lot more than we thought. And that's what showed during the election. And what I want to talk about today, realistically, as we end our show today at 11, eventually we'll be 10 to 12. We have big sponsors rolling in, people watching live right now. We got some big time sponsors that are joining into our show, sponsored deal. We got alcohol sponsors, we got clothing sponsors, we got sports betting sponsors. We got a lot going on expanding our show. You're going to see you're going to see all the room, you're going to see the cameras, you're going to see everything as we move into the other side of the hall here. But what I'm saying, Vaughn, is I think a lot of people now are like, do the Democrats have a leader, would you say? And when I say leader, like, I'm not saying you got to have a king or whatever, but someone who's like, that's our backbone, right? I'm starting to think that Obama is the only person they got. Seriously, right? Like, who they got? I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish. I don't care what you are.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm just, an American citizen just trying to make my way of the world. But
would you say you're more independent? Like you believe in all the right things. You just want to see shit work out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you with that. What I'm saying though, Obama was a great speaker, and I happen to like him. I didn't like his policies because I agree with different things, but and Trump says certain things. I'm like, why did he say that? Right? I can disagree with how he said it, but a lot of things that he does, I say I agree with that, and a lot of things I would say, you know what? I don't agree with that, right? So I guess and by the way, I'm pinning some stuff here in the chat right now. I'm going to pin some of the messages. I forgot to pin some of these. Let me drop in the chat. Incorporate release the Epstein files. I see right here.
Look at Sue wrote.
What did Sue put? Vaughn was raised a Democrat, but realized how insane they have become. Listen, that's partially true. That's partially true. You want to know why? A lot of people, you start off, you could be Democrat and go, wait, hold on a second, I don't agree. And you kind of go in the middle and go, I'm not really sure. Come from both sides here. I don't like that. I don't like that. I just, can we work together?
I mean, but like my family was never really like into the politics. They never were talking about it. So I never really even cared about that stuff. So I never was a Democrat or a Republican.
But a lot of African Americans are born into Democratic families.
Yeah.
That's just obvious stuff, right? But what I'll say is I end the show with this. And this is what I put on here, who's smarter, Republicans or Democrats? And by the way, if it's your first time watching, put first time in the chat right now. If you subscribe today, let me know. We love and appreciate you. What I'm ending today's show with, Vaughn, is this. Okay, if you're watching live, smack the like button. I'll give you guys a chance to make some more money. We get to 200 likes next minute. I'll give someone $500 right now. Hit the like button, subscribe. What I'm saying is this. I'll end the show with this. Republicans have a leader in Donald Trump. I'm not saying dictator. I'm just saying a leader. Okay? Someone, speaking of leader, see this right here? This right here, it was given to me. It says super dad, right? I just want to be a super dad. I'm not perfect. I do my damn best trying to be a super dad. Trump wants to be a super dad, a super business person, a super politician. He's doing his best. And like a lot of people do. But he is the leader of the Republican Party, for sure. Yeah. And there's nobody close.
Yeah.
After that, Marco Rubio, these guys coming up, they might run for president, whatever. Vance might run for president one day. Nothing like Donald Trump. The dude's a superhero on the Republican side. Democrats, they don't have any steam left. All they can do is kind of shit on Trump right now. That's what I see. It's not like, let's build a policy. Let's come together. Let's build a wall here where we're going to come back. We're going to build our system here and do it. And someone's going to lean up like the quarterback. I think Obama is the only quarterback they got.
They said Biden been in the gym lately. He's about to get
Biden
back.
in the gym is crazy. Biden in the gym, Biden on the bike was crazy. Biden in the gym, he might just need to just hang out at Grand Living for a while and spend some time hanging out with some family members. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot going on, V. I don't really think Biden's going to be doing much after the next few years. And I'm not throwing any shade at Biden, but he was losing it mentally. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I love Republicans, Democrats. You guys were all great people. But I call it like it is. And what I want to say before we head off today is this, simple this. I believe when I say smart, I'm not talking about just your brain. I'm just saying running a campaign, Republicans ran a good campaign. Donald Trump ran a good campaign. Donald Trump had great people there, including people like Elon Musk and all the shit you can love and hate him. Joe Rogan was just smarter in how he did it. The Democrats ran on people twerking on stage, V. Twerking on stage at rallies. Not a good look. They lost, and I think Obama actually hurt Kamala Harris's campaign, I believe, saying, hey, if you're black, why do you do this and that and that? That wasn't the way to do it, especially in 2025. It was, hey, we want shit happen, policies, give us something, help out the black community, do something. Trump has been giving a lot of money to black colleges and all that too, which is also helpful. But I guess what I want to finish with is you don't know who the Democratic leader is. I don't think anybody does. And you got to have a quarterback. That's all I'm saying. You could be a community. Communities, they win, but they win small stuff.
Yeah.
Leaders win big stuff. And what I mean that is, when you have a good football team, you got a good football team, you go to playoffs, you win. You don't win. A lot of times you don't win championships. Like that quarterback's leading the team. You got a great group of people. That's what they need. And I don't think Democrats have that. I think they have Obama, and he's just there. Like he's there, but is he there? What's going on, right? That's it. And after that, Nancy Pelosi, she looks like a skeleton, getting really old. Not hating on old people, but she's on her way out.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, she's been there a long time. She's probably a leader in the Democrat community too. Between Obama and Hillary Clinton, they're probably running the whole campaign. Kamala Harris didn't even run for governor this year, so she's probably on her way out. She might not ever run again.
What is she doing right now?
She's hanging out watching immigrants walk around, saying that they should stay. And that's the other thing too. I think a lot of people, at the end of the day, I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people in the chat right now. If you're watching live, first time watching, let us know. Smack the like button right now. We're getting ready to sign off a couple minutes past time. I love and appreciate every single one of you. V in the booth right here. He appreciates you. We appreciate you watching us today. Just so you guys know, since V joined our show, just hit 50,000 views a day. We love and appreciate you, and we see every single one of you tomorrow. If you don't see me live, my kids had school. They have school tomorrow. I'm going to try to be here. Check the thumbnail tonight. you'll see if I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'll put it up early so you guys know. And if I'm not live tomorrow, then I'll be live on Friday. But more than likely, you'll see me here. And if not, maybe V might be here hanging out with you tomorrow morning. All love to you. You will see the logo flash up on the screen. Refresh the screens. People in the chat right now. Chrome, welcome back to the show. We greatly appreciate you, Chrome. New moderator in the building. Lisa, Gideon, Family Guy, Swamp, Trey, everyone watching right now. I'm going to refresh these screens. When you see the logo, give it 10, 15 seconds. Refresh it. Leave a message on this video. And if you got Instagram, TikTok, all that, follow me today, because I'm posting some funny ass shit today on the live stream. All love to you. Vaughn, salute these people. We'll see all of you soon. Have a great rest of your freaking day, and see all of you hopefully tomorrow. All love. Take care.
A great time doing our fashion gala, and I recreated 4 iconic looks from the Met Gala. So I was Rihanna, I was Tyler, I was Kim Kardashian, and I was Cardi B. And it was so exciting seeing all of the comments, and I was really excited because Cardi B saw me recreating her look, and she approved. She posted, Sherry Shepherd, wow, so awesome. So I was very excited. And if Cardi B approves, then we did our